Miss Ryan went to, now where would a chef, a prime cook, one of the best cooks in Cleveland, who loves to cook Italian food and does better than any Italian would in cooking their spaghetti and everything else. She went to the museum in Seoul that is solely dedicated to kimchi. It's the Kimchi Museum. So Ms. Ryan, you want to talk a little bit about it? And by the way, she has cooked 8 different types of kimchi herself for us. So there's only 200 more to go, I understand.
Yes. Well, thank you, Mr. Monson. You know, I've been around the world few places and many different types of food. But I tell you, Korean is the only one have museum about the kimchi. So you know, their food, the kimchi, is very important to their diet. Because I see many different articles written about them. So I didn't know before I come to Korea, I didn't know there's a museum. But after conference, somebody told us that you have to. We stay over Intercontinental, and there's a mall right in conjunction with the hotel. And they say you make sure you go to the museum there to see. Well, first I say museum and kimchi, what do they have? You know, why you don't go, and why should we go to see how the kimchi does? Because we done something similar like that in our country, in Vietnam. And we vary and all that, so on and so forth, almost like the Korean did. But anyway, so finally, Judge Cassidy and I, we go together and say, we went by to the museum down below a little bit, and we say, well, let's stop by and take a look. I tell you, it blew me away when I went down to look at the thing. They got so many different kind of kimchi. They also so many different items that they make, how did they put it out, and they show people what the kimchi, when they make and how long and so on and so forth. They even have a refrigerator just designed for kimchi itself. So the reason they say that, they eat so much kimchi in a family, the home. The meat and all that you eat there, that's a little, because kimchi is the main thing. They make so many different kind of kimchi that over here you say you have 8-side dish, they have much more than that. And they also, sometimes they have one dish, just all kimchi in a big hot pot. It's very hot and very good. But when I just went down there first, I don't want to go, right? The second time we went the first time, not enough. We have to come back the next day to see everything again. And then I bought a bunch of books that I show you guys there. Early today, I tell you, those types of food, not only kimchi, not only taste good, but also good for your body as well. So it's very good. That's how we go to see the Kimchi Museum there. So when you happen to go to Korean visit, you make sure you have to stop by the museum. They got all kind of different art and everything else. They show you equipment back in the days that when they make little tiny pot and so on and so forth. It's very impressive.
Thank you.